Okay guys, here's the brutal truth about getting rich. If your goal is to get rich, well, this video is probably for you. I will share with you 4 key principles which helped me to get from a taxi driver until 2017 to what I am today, right? I am an entrepreneur. I'm hustling for 9 years. I live on the Palm here in Dubai, just in front of my house. And I'm not saying this to brag, right? Like these cars and everything, like it doesn't really matter in the end of the day, right? But that's why you click the video. I'm telling you this to prove that I kind of know a little bit, at least, what I'm talking about. And these 4 principles, they apply for everyone. Everyone can apply them to their life. And while still focusing, of course, on health, which this channel is for, on your faith, on family, love and happiness. Well, these 4 very simple principles can help you to achieve wealth and get rich. So this is what I want to talk about. And these principles, I call them for myself DAAC. Let's get straight into it. And ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button on this channel. Subscribe to the channel. I'm dropping a video about health, wealth, love, happiness, but specifically health on this channel every single day. I have a crypto channel, Crypto, of course, where I am dropping almost daily videos about wealth and crypto. So now let's talk about it. Number 1, and that is the least surprising one, but I want to get it straight out of the bat. And that is something which is coming from Warren Buffett, right? Who hates Bitcoin, which is, of course, one of the main things I was focusing on in the last 9 years. Don't lose money. I want to get that very simple, very obvious one out straight off the bat. Because just focusing on making money, number 1, of course, if you just simply focus only on making money, I will come to that later, you will repel it. This is like not how it's working, not how you attract wealth into your life, but you are missing out on very important principle, and that is not losing money. If you, just quick example to explain it to you, lose 50% of your money with an investment, a gamble or whatever, you need to make 100% to get back to the previous thing. It's just a mathematical principle. If you're losing 30%, you need to make approximately 50% to get back to your initial capital, right? So not losing money is already a big leverage behind eventually achieving a higher amount of wealth. I just wanted to get that one out straight off the bat. Now, the next one, and that one is not one which makes you rich, but it's still a very integral part of getting wealthy: asset allocation. We all know this fiat currency system is designed to redistribute wealth from the lower class to the middle class to the rich. Currency gets printed, devalued, and that's how the money, plus taxes of course, is redistributing money to the rich for those people who are parking their currency in assets or money like Bitcoin, silver, gold, real estate, things which are not artificially inflatable. They are winning long term, even though short term they can lose whenever there's a bear market. Of course, fiat goes up and assets go down, but long term, this is not a law of nature. Since 1971, when the gold standard was taken away from fiat currency, we have a very, very easy to follow long-term trajectory for currency, which is down, down, down. And if you're buying any kind of valuable asset, it's up, up, up. But the very important truth to that is this alone will not make you rich. If you're watching this right now as a student, worker, or even entrepreneur, if you think simply buying something of value, which will have value in the future, and buying it and waiting, which is technically the right thing, will make you rich, you are wrong. But it's an integral part of getting wealthy. So that is why principle number 2, asset allocation, is very, very important. And now the next one, before we go to the last one, and the last one is by far the most important one. The next one is asymmetric risk. Why am I saying asymmetric risk? Right? Especially if you're watching this and you are not 70 years old, right? If you are still younger, time is on your side with that. So if you are spreading your money with these investments, and again, investments are not an integral part. This comes in the end, but it's still important. If you are spreading this among different assets with asymmetric risk, for example, invest $1, you can make 5 out of it, you can lose $1, that is an asymmetric risk. When I invested in Bitcoin approximately or almost 10 years ago, 2017, there was an asymmetric risk. Bitcoin was slightly below $1,000, so I could lose with every Bitcoin bought. Worst case, even though I thought that was unrealistic because I had the economic understanding, can lose $1,000. The downside was capped to $1,000 or 100% loss. Whereas the upside, as to my calculation, was of course that Bitcoin could potentially, in the best case scenario, go to millions of $. So far, we approximately 70-80x, right? So this is one other thing to understand. Find something of value with an asymmetric risk to spread your investments diversified into these different assets. But again, this will not make you rich. If you have $1,000, what do you really expect to happen within the 10, 20 years? If you have 10,000 or 100,000 US dollars, even then, what do you really expect to happen, right? Now, and that brings me to the last and by far most important point of this DAAC principle. And that is, and please hear me out, cash flow. This is a little bit more complicated, actually the most complicated part. What you need as driving force behind wealth creation through asset allocation, through investments, is cash flow. And whether you're watching this and you're just not the entrepreneur kind of person, that is completely fine. You can change your time against money and get an hourly salary and put that then into assets. That's fine. But what you need to understand is you need to identify your passion, identify your skill, and convert this skill, this added value, into currency, which then you invest into other hard assets. Quick example, even a police officer in Germany, he will have a great credit line, right? With that credit line, he could get amazing credits, right, from the bank and invest that into real estate, because banks will love to give him money because a police officer has a very safe job and a safe income you can calculate with, right? So the banks know he will pay back, and then he can, with cash flow creation from the tenants in the real estate he bought, actually create wealth over time by paying off the debt and getting more and more real estate and accumulating more and more. The more real estate he gets, the higher loans he gets, and the more real estate he can buy, and so on. Just shows you, even with a simple job, you could find a way to create cash flow and eventually create significant amounts of wealth. I, in fact, know a police officer in Germany from 2017. I followed him, forgot his name, but he had like more than 100 real estates and he was simply doing his job, right? So you can see it can work every way. And of course, if you want to get a YouTuber, influencer or entrepreneur, fine. But what you need to understand is you need to identify your passion, your skill. For me, that's economics, talking, influencing, persuading, like these kind of things. I'm quite good at it. I'm good at negotiations, right? I identified that. I saw how can I use my skills to add value to my audience in that example, and then convert that into cash flow, and then put that cash flow into assets like Bitcoin or now also real estate. Do you understand the principle? DAAC. And no matter where you are in life, no matter where you are living at, you can always apply this one principle, this simple principle, into your life and create wealth long term. Let me know what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel, and we will see each other very soon at the next one of MMHealth. Watch this very important video and subscribe to the channel right here. And as always, guys, bye. Bye.